Have you ever looked at a woman and felt like she wanted something from you, but you weren't sure what to do? Pause. I'm going to tell you a secret that most women will never tell you out loud. If you made it to this video, you've probably already missed an opportunity with a woman you really wanted. Maybe she was right there beside you, looking at you differently. The moment was perfect, and you froze. Not because you weren't interested, because you didn't have the information. And today that changes. In this video, I'm going to show you the exact signs a woman gives when she wants to be kissed, and most importantly, what to do when you identify those signs. But stay until the end, because the last sign is the most powerful of all, and it's exactly the one men ignore the most. Before we continue, do me a huge favor. Hit that like button right now. Not later, right now. Because this content took time to build, and it was made with you in mind. So tell me in the comments, have you ever missed an opportunity with a woman because you didn't know when the right moment was? Type, "missed it," down below. You'll see you're not alone. Let's start with the first sign, and this one is the most subtle, so pay close attention. I've done this myself dozens of times with men I liked, and they never noticed. When a woman is attracted to you, she starts creating physical contact for no apparent reason. A touch on your arm while laughing at something you said, her knee pressing against yours under the table, her hand brushing yours for just a second longer than necessary. That's not clumsiness. That's a test. She's measuring how you react. If you pull back or pretend you didn't notice, she reads it as disinterest and pulls back too. But if you respond with calm confidence, a subtle smile, holding that contact just a second longer, she understands the message landed. And the game changes completely from that point on. Now tell me, have you ever felt that kind of touch and wondered if it was real or just in your head? Comment down below with "felt that," because I need to know if you recognize this sign. And stay, because the next one is even more revealing, and it has everything to do with her eyes. This second sign I discovered while studying female behavior, and when I learned the technical name for it, everything clicked. It's called the triangle of desire, and it works like this. When a woman is attracted to someone, her eyes make an almost involuntary movement. She looks at your left eye, then your right eye, then your mouth. And she repeats this several times throughout the conversation. I'll be honest here, as a woman, when I do this with a man, I can't stop myself. It's automatic. The body gives away what the mind tries to hide. If you notice she's looking at your mouth while you're talking, she's not listening to your words. She's imagining something else, and that something else involves you. Stop for a second and think, is there a woman in your life who does this with you? Write her name in the comments. Just the initial is fine. I promise I'll read it. And keep watching, because the next sign is going to surprise you, because it's completely invisible to most men. This third sign is one of my favorites because it's too sophisticated to ignore. When a woman changes her tone of voice around you, pay attention to that. Her voice becomes softer, slower, more intimate, like she's speaking just for you, even if you're in a room full of people. I've done this without realizing it with men I was very attracted to. The voice just changes. The pauses between words get longer. The volume drops a little, and she moves closer without you having to ask. That's a silent invitation. She's creating a bubble between the two of you, and she wants you to step inside that bubble with her. If you respond by lowering your tone too, moving in calmly, smiling with your eyes, she's going to feel like you two are in sync. And being in sync is the step right before the kiss. Subscribe to the channel right now if you haven't already, because what comes next is the sign that most men ignore even when it's happening right in front of their face. And I'm going to share a personal story that's going to make everything crystal clear. I have a friend who spent 2 years waiting for a man to realize she liked him. 2 years. He was smart, successful, incredible in so many ways, but he simply couldn't see the signs. And do you know what she did every single time he walked up to her? She fixed her hair, adjusted her clothes, did that quick appearance check. This has a name. It's called preening, and it's an instinctive display behavior. Her body was saying out loud, "I want to look beautiful for you right now." Unfortunately, he never noticed, and after 2 years, she walked away and married someone else. This sign is a woman telling you she cares about what you think of her, that she wants to make a good impression on you. This isn't vanity, it's attraction. Do you know someone like that? A woman who always fixes herself up when you show up? Write in the comments, "I know one." And stay here because the next sign is the most revealing of all, and it's in a place you'd never expect. Now we've reached the most powerful sign in this entire video, and I need you to pay very close attention here, because this is something I learned after years of studying female body language, and it completely transformed the way I understand attraction. A woman's hands give everything away. There's a specific gesture, almost invisible, that she makes when she's ready for intimacy. She exposes her wrist to you, turning her wrist face up while talking to you, resting her chin on her hand while leaving her neck exposed, gently touching her own collarbone while looking at you. These are gestures of voluntary vulnerability. The wrist and the neck are the most sensitive regions of the human body, and exposing them is an instinctive act of trust and openness. She's not doing this with everyone in the room. She's doing it with you. And when this happens, combined with all the other signs I showed you today, there's no doubt left. She wants you to move closer. So now I need you to answer me something very important. Have you ever seen a woman do this and not known what to do? Write in the comments, "Now I know," if this video opened your eyes. Because what comes next is the most important part of all. If she does this with her hands, if she exposes her wrist, touches her neck, moves closer, lowers her voice, looks at your lips, stop analyzing. Get out of your head. Stop asking yourself, is this the right moment? Because when you're asking yourself that question, it usually already is the right moment. Kiss her, with confidence, with calm, with the security of a man who knows himself, or let her walk away. Because women who are attracted to men who understand what's happening don't wait forever. The man who understands women doesn't need extra courage. He just needs information, and you just got it. Now hit that like button, share this with that friend who really needs this content, and subscribe to the channel because the next video is going to be even more intense. I'm going to show you what a woman does when she wants you to make a move, but pretends she doesn't. It's one of the most confusing behaviors in the female universe, and I'm going to translate all of it for you. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss it. See you there.